Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, well, happy Tuesday to everyone, especially Bethenny Frankel, because apparently, from what we're hearing, she is announcing her new TV show and she's talking about why she said no to many other television opportunities. So we're about to jump right in. But before we do, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we're still assuming that Bethenny Frankel has said no to the Real Housewives of New York Legacy reboot. And we're assuming that because, well, she's probably not going to get paid enough to do it. So now Reality Blurb is revealing that Bethenny Frankel has a new show in the works. And it actually sounds really interesting and more along the lines of something that she would want to do as opposed to fighting with a bunch of women. Okay, so there's a new opportunity. In May of 2020, the alum shared why she left the Real Housewives of New York and opened up about its toxic environment. At the time, some fans were baffled by Bethenny's claims and felt that she was the biggest source of the toxicity on the show. Now, she did make it clear that she left the show because there was a clause in the contract saying that they could pay her per episode as opposed to a salary for the entire season. She didn't like that, and she said that was an easy out for her, even though they came back and said, listen, we'll change that for you. She was like, no, I'm good. She said it wasn't about the money, because if it was about the money, she would have stayed on the show. But for her, I don't think that she wanted to. It's almost like she outgrew the franchise. She was one of the few, and we know that a lot of housewives tried building businesses around the show, but she was one of the few housewives who was so insanely successful with doing it. Not only did she get her own talk show, which, yes, it flopped, but she also got another show, and that only had one season, but she did sell part of her Skinny Girl brand for over $100 million. And ever since, she's been continuously building out that brand. Now she has one of the biggest disaster relief, foundations, Be Strong organizations, and she's just doing the damn thing. According to CNBC.com, Bethenny is joining Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful, for a second season of CNBC's Money Court. The two stars will preside over a wide range of financial disputes that every small and expanding business faces. Whether it's estranged partners battling over a deal gone sour, friends and business partners disagreeing over a pricey, strategy or the pricing of their products, or partners with different visions for their future, what all the cases have in common are high stakes, real money, and an agreement by the participants to abide by Kevin and Bethenny's ruling. On Monday, Bethenny opened up about the new undertaking. At the start of her Instagram post, she seemed to kind of reference her rejection of the Real Housewives of New York legacy. She said, I have reached a place in my career where I say no more than I say yes to opportunities in the interest of a better quality of life. When this idea and opportunity presented itself and evolved into what it is, I was so excited to embark on this business entertainment journey. But that's Bethenny Frankel. She loves business. I mean, she's so business savvy, it's ridiculous. She went on to say that this was a quality production, a challenging business endeavor, and a hilarious television experience. At the end of each shooting day, reviewing case after case, Kevin and I would look at each other, stunned, exhausted, and astonished at the intensity level of this process. As Kevin pointed out, you have something when every member of a massive TV crew is glued to the monitor, waiting to hear our business verdict. To be able to help businesses navigate treacherous waters to try to survive and thrive in this climate was a feat and a necessity. We welcome the challenge. What an incredible journey this was. I cannot wait to watch this because so many of us, we've been programmed to work for other companies, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Whether it's a 9-to-5 or being employed by a big business, a restaurant, some sort of conglomerate. But then there are other people who go out there and they really struggle. We've seen it on Shark Tank. They have an idea, they're entrepreneurs, and they try to pursue these ideas. Sometimes they work, but 9 times out of 10, they don't. Personally for Jason and I, when I was 20 years old, I had this idea to get a patent and I didn't know where to go with it. Then when I was 22, I had an idea to start a dating app. And it was a dating app that sort of put a spin and had a solution to catfishing. But then I didn't realize that, every single update that comes with Android or iOS for Apple, you have to pay to reprogram the app, which is tens of thousands of dollars. I didn't have that kind of backing. And at 22 years old, I didn't know how to get that kind of backing. So when you have people who are out here struggling, working their tails off in order to pull something like this off, I have the utmost respect for them. And sometimes it's the silliest idea that makes it the biggest. For example, I don't know, what was it called? Scrubby Buddy or Scrub Daddy or whatever. Do you guys remember that little happy face sort of thing that you use to scrub stuff and you can put your fingers in? And that guy turned it into 100 million to almost $1 billion business. There have been so many different incredible businesses that have come out of TV shows like this. Well, this is a different kind of process, but it's pretty incredible. And it's really great to see not only young entrepreneurs thrive, but even people who have reached, the end of their limit in their 40s and decided to say, you know what, I don't want to work for this company anymore. I'm not going to let them hold this over my head. I'm going to go out, take a leap of faith, and try to see if I can't pull this off to have a better future for myself and for my family. I have a lot of respect for that. But guys, from what we're hearing, season 2 of CNBC's Money Court is set to premiere in 2023. And what I want to know is, will you be watching? You guys already know with how excited I am that we'll definitely be watching over here. And also don't forget, last night we did a Let's Whine about it. We're going to be doing a members only, more personal live. Jason and I were, for now on, we'll take callers, but where we get to kind of talk about everyday things that are going on. We had a big announcement last night on our first Let's Whine about it, but we'll be doing that the 2nd and 4th week of every single month. That way you guys can kind of join in. It's not all about Bravo. And I'm sure as we build up the memberships, we'll have more lives that we incorporate into the month. But don't also forget that tonight, Jason and Josh, since they've started taking over my channel for their Anchor Watch, they will be going live at 11 p.m. Eastern, which is 8 p.m. Pacific, I believe. So there's a lot happening. And then, of course, tomorrow we have the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the Real Housewives of Dubai. Thursday, we'll be covering it. Thursday, we get Ultimate Girls Trip. What else is going on? And then on top of that, we have Southern Charm. There's a lot to cover. So hopefully you guys will be around with us. And with that, I want you to go ahead and comment below. Will you be watching Bethenny's new show? Are you interested in the business sort of reality show kind of shtick? And do you think it was a smart move for her and a better quality of life to walk away from the Real Housewives of New York? I feel like this is a definite, she is not going to be coming to Legacy. Sorry, guys, if anyone was excited. Go ahead, do the commenty stuff. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.